Hi guys, today I am going to share with you some of my secrets to add fancy detail and make your cakes look really elaborate without the crazy headache. I have an assortment here of different types of impression mats. This is a lace looking one, this is a pearl necklace, a feather. This is almost like burlap, and this is the quilted one. What you do, you want to make sure it's well dusted. You first roll out your fondant, because if you roll out your fondant while it's already on here, then you will get a mess. Is what trick to all of these is well powdered, because if not, they will stick. You start in the middle and then make your way out. And you try not to re-roll over the sections that you already did. Gotta do it again. I rolled the fondant too thin, so I didn't get all of the impression. So I'm going to do it again, roll it thicker this time. Then you want to kind of let it fall out of the mold rather than pull on it. I'm going to pull on it just so you guys see what happens if you do that. So if you pull on it, it's going to lose its shape and it won't be perfect. So if you're trying to match one piece with another, it won't match. There, that's one. For this type of impression mat, I guess this would be more of a mold, this would be more of an impression mat. You roll out your piece of fondant first. For this type of impression mat, you want to start in one end. And then make your way, putting enough pressure all the way to the other side. And that's it. Then you have that. This is a pearl necklace or a bead of pearls. A thinner one and a thicker one. I will show you guys with the thicker one. So you roll out your fondant like this, and then you kind of have to fit it through there and push down. And you see how I'm pushing the fondant away? You let it fall out. You bend the mold until the piece falls out and there. So basically, if you have any kind of mold, that's the way to do it. The lace, same thing. Let's roll out our fondant. For this one, you want it thinner because now if you see my rolling pin rolling back, that's okay because I'm not putting any pressure when it goes back. I only apply pressure when I was moving forward. And same thing, let it fall out. Minimal help. Can you see it? I will show you guys how to make this feather texture, which is in a way easier because it doesn't matter what the back looks like. Like if you do something like this, you want the back to be smooth, because if you're gonna cover a cake with that, you don't want it to be all uneven. You will be able to tell, but with a feather, it doesn't matter so much. So I like to go with my hands. We can do this. Did I totally forget to dust? And you can then use a petal cutter, and it gives pretty impression. So that's very similar to those mats. Last thing I want to show you is when we are using a mold for like the type of shape, like a frame or a little flower, similar to the beads, don't want to start with a piece too big because then it won't look right. So let's see. So I'm going to use this flour mold. For this type of mold, the best thing to use is gum paste, not fondant, because it has more elasticity. There, now we push it out. Same thing with a mold like this. You start with a small piece of fondant. You make it go into all the grooves. Okay, there we go. So basically these are all really fun and very easy ways to add texture to your cake and make them look very elegant. You can even use them on cookies. I use these whenever I'm making a cake that needs a lot of jewelry on top. I use these pearls. You can use them on borders if you don't feel like making some piping, some royal icing or something. You can use it as borders. And this, you could use it to cover the sides of a cake or cover a cookie with it, or I don't know, even a cupcake. So endless possibilities, super fun stuff. As you can see, these are all very easy ways to add texture and details to your cake and make it look very elegant and very elaborate without putting in hours and hours of work. So I hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.